This 26 Sports and CCTV high school basketball presentation is presented by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
Okay, so it's been a solid ball game from start through the third quarter right now. Pretty even both ways. The Vikings right now with the 7-point lead. You know, at times we've seen both teams make some mini runs. We'll see if all the pressure from the Vikings wears down Mount Pleasant here in the fourth quarter, or if.
Yeah, and they got really two main ball handlers, and you can tell maybe with Ingram's shot a little bit, not making as many, they're getting a little tired.
Or if the Vikings, I was going to say, Jason, get a little tired from playing back-to-back nights.
Very possible. But with the 7-point lead here, you know, you don't have to force anything, get a good shot, and run your offensive sets. Good catch by Macy.
Patience right there by the Vikings. Turns into a turnover as Molly kind of traded a seam that really wasn't open. Usually that's something she can get through okay.
Yep.
That three-point shot is a little off right there, and that's
good
an
awesome
box out.
Yep.
Coach Mack will be pleased at that one. That's how you draw them up in practice right there.
Olivia Meyer does a good job at that. She does the little things that are important.
Anderson with a nice catch right there. She penetrates, uses a little jump stop in the middle of the floor. Give her two more. Vikings get up into this full court press just a little bit. They're just trying to slow Mount Pleasant down here a little bit, I think. That's not who they want to leave open for a shot, but she's having a hard time this half. Logan Ingram, I don't think has made a three yet this half.
I think you're right. You know, we had 22. They had 22 at halftime, and their 6 have not been.
We got a foul called up top. That is the 6th, I think, maybe the 7th team foul. Looks like just the 6th. So the Vikings will not go to the line right now. You see subs coming in from both teams. That's Jenna Rios.
Yep.
She wears number 14.
Looks like Maddie Drayback for Cadillac coming in.
I'm not sure who the other Mount Pleasant player that came in was. Bryant with the ball.
Was it Paige Hessen came in, number 40?
Might have been.
Yeah.
Vikings kicking inside and going strong to the hole. And you know what, whether that's a foul or not, anytime you swipe at it, you're going to get that call.
Well, and Macy got one of those earlier in the game, so and that's kind of what you expect with any referees is if they make a questionable call, by the end of the game, it probably will come back to even out.
First free throw is off. Second one for Macy is also off.
And Macy's shot 8 free throws so far tonight.
Oh.
Forgot what color she had on.
Jenna Rios turned around and really wasn't sure what to do with it. And you know, you see that at all levels. I think back to a national championship game.
With Chris Rubber? Or
I was thinking about the one with, oh my gosh, James Worthy. Who threw it to him? That was long before you were born, probably. It was a player for Georgetown Hoyas that just crossed half court with about 10 seconds to go in a 1-point game and turned and saw a movement and threw it, and it was the wrong team. 37-28 right now, the Vikings with the lead. You're watching girls basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV. Our sponsors tonight, Jason, our presenting sponsor is Cadillac Casting, Cadillac Tires sponsoring for us, Fox Motors, and Pizza Plus, and we want to thank those businesses for allowing us to bring you all of our coverage that we've been able to do, you and I.
Is the covering next game, Dan, on Thursday, or that's away? That's
away. This is our last coverage game of the season.
Yep.
Yeah. So again, thank you to those businesses. They've been able to bring us a lot of boys basketball and girls basketball here all season long. And just a lot of fun.
Yep, and potentially cover a playoff game if it were to come back here in Cadillac.
So 37-28. Well, the Vikings with a 5-point lead at the half. Mount Pleasant cut it to 1, and since that point, the Vikings have been slowly building on their lead. It is 9 right now, and they have the ball. So Mount Pleasant looks like they're going to trap right here. McKenna Bryant very patient with it. She looked it over. She saw it coming.
It's almost the exact same press that Cadillac has in a 2-2-1 kind of look.
Graybeck with the ball. She finds Bryant. Bryant's looking for that screen. Gets caught in her dribble right there. Draybeck comes to help her out. That's a good job by Maddie Draybeck's part. Olivia Meyer with it. Just keeping control up top. Keeps her dribble. Finds a cutting Macy.
Great pass.
Almost was stolen from McKenna Bryant. Wow, that's a nice look right there. That's a big basket at this juncture of the game too.
Yep, great pass by Liv. Great catch by Macy.
Egger with a short baseline drive, doesn't get her own rebound. Here comes McKenna Bryant. She's going to go coast to coast against Ingram. Uses her body, doesn't get the call.
Yeah, that's a tough one when, she kind of comes down and tries to block it, but that's where you hope one of your teammates is also running the floor to clean that up.
With the 10-point lead, 11-point lead, I'd like to see her maybe pull that out, but you can't argue with going one-on-one. There's a great trap right there. And
she got it. Should have called over
right
back.
there, yeah.
Olivia Meyer made a
nice recovery
pretty
by
good attempt to
Egger
get it,
there
but
too.
I think somehow almost like you're stepping on her foot.
This is Hassan. She goes with her left, kicks it up off with her right hand, and it's another good rebound by Macy Brown. Graybeck with it here. She finds Macy Brown. Macy swings it to McKenna. McKenna's going to come off the dribble. Doesn't like what she sees. The Vikings being a little more patient on this possession.
As you say that, they turn one over.
So we see what we and Jason and I look at up here as some contact on this end of the court that maybe wasn't called on the other end, but that's the way it works sometimes. And when you got a lead, you got to just slide off that.
That's kind of tough because if you're Michaela Knight there, you don't really want to give her the foul and the bucket. If you're going to foul, you might as well keep it to 2 and make her earn it at the free throw line.
That shot is off. Vikings turn it over, and back comes Mount Pleasant. Little double team right there. Forces the ball out of Ingram's hand. They miss a wide open Taylor White underneath.
They did. They're going to get a jump ball out of it. Looks like Emmeline Rosenberg is going to check back in for Michaela Knight.
And we got another timeout, Jason. The Vikings timeout here. So what's the Vikings playoff road look like, Jason?
It looks like they're going to be at Benzie Central, and then probably Wednesday, I believe, they're going to play the winner of Ludington and Big Rapids.
So they've drawn a bye, and
on the other side of the bracket, Reed City and Benzie are going to play on Monday, and then they will play, the winner of that will play Manistee on that bottom part of the bracket. So Cadillac looking to win a couple games up in Benzie, I guess.
And if the Vikings move out of their district, The regional, everybody, will be here at Cadillac High School the following week.
And I believe we played Ludington over there during the regular season, and we won in overtime. Molly hit a 3, I believe, and then there was an out-of-bounds play.
Molly hit a 3 to send it to overtime.
Yep, you're right.
And Macy Brown, I think, gets a bunny underneath the basket off of a great inbound play at the buzzer to win that game.
So that was one that Ludington will feel like, hey, you know what, we kind of gave that away, but they'll want to get a kind of a get back at us.
What a luxury it is to have McKenna Bryant do what she just did to break that press.
Just one-on-one.
Just one-on-one, and she catches it off of a slide handoff, inbounding, running in the direction that she wants to go. And just like that, the Vikings do turn it back over. Ingram with another steal. She gets into the body of Molly Anderson, and she's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good play by Ingram to take it in and kind of initiate the contact. You know, you're almost guaranteed a foul when you're kind of in that spot where your feet are moving, you're not set. Tough to play defense there.
She makes this one. Molly Anderson doing a little shoe repair on the floor right there.
So we got a 2:38 left. The Vikings 39 and Mount Pleasant 32. So only up 7. Plenty of time for Mount Pleasant, and Cadillac wants to get a good shot on offense and not turn it over here.
Almost an illegal screen right there. Macy Brown with a good rebound, kicks it out. Anderson's shot is off. Mount Pleasant with the rebound.
Yeah, Molly, I bet would like to have that one back. She was pretty open, but sometimes there's a phrase of being too open.
As you can see Drebeck right here, she is not going to leave Logan Ingram out there on the wide open three-point line, and Logan kind of lulled her to sleep, made a nice back door.
Yep. I thought she might have traveled on that catch, but we're going to get an Emmeline Rosenberg foul here, and Mount Pleasant's going to go back to the line. You know, with under 2 minutes now, up by 7, Cadillac does not want that clock to stop, and last couple trips down the floor they have gotten it where the clock stops and they're putting points on.
Give Mount Pleasant credit for battling back also from the free throw line. They've been pretty solid here tonight. We'll get you some numbers on those a little later on, but unofficially right now, I think I have Taylor White going 4 for 4 from the line right now, and Logan Ingram 3 for 4, along with Addison Gecker going 3 for 4. That's very good free throw shooting. Yeah,
Cadillac is 8 for 14 right now from the line, so you know, it's not terrible, but I'm sure they'd like to get a couple more of those, which they will have an attempt to right here.
Now McKenna Bryant's going to step to the line as she was fouled right there by Satori Griffin. Her fourth personal foul, the team's 8th. So just a 1-and-1 here. That's going to be long. Brown with the rebound. She kicks it out to Anderson. Molly's going to take it back a little bit, use her dribble, find McKenna. McKenna off of a screen.
Yep, no reason to hurry here.
Yep.
Up 5.
Nice cross right there. Yeah, you know what? That's nice, tough work by Olivia Meyer right there.
Yep, and she had a couple times where it was close, but she's going to go to the line and shoot 1-and-1 here as number 24 for Mount Pleasant. Egger picks up her 2nd foul, and that would be their 9th team foul.
So any foul after this will send the Vikings to the line for 2. This will be the last 1-and-1. Livia's is a little bit off the front of the rim. Back comes Mount Pleasant. Chance to cut the 5-point lead much less. That shot is off. Olivia Meyer with another good rebound right there. She gets it to Bryant.
Yep, good job by Liv.
Paige's shot looked good. Just didn't go in.
Yeah, she caught it in rhythm. You know, that would have made things interesting.
A little bit more than a minute to go. Mount Pleasant looking to foul. There it is. Logan Ingram is going to send Olivia Meyer back to the line. She was just there a moment ago. Her fourth foul. Olivia should get 2 here now. And there we go. Nothing but net on that one.
Yep, good job. You know, sometimes that first one that you miss, the second one feels a lot better.
This will make it a 3-possession game. She's off with that a little bit.
I thought Mount Pleasant was in the
I
lane
thought
early.
Mount Pleasant was in early, and I think that might have disrupted the shot.
Maybe she didn't step, but it was close. So Cadillac at 1 minute has a 6-point lead.
You'd have your hands up. Macy Brown is. It looked like that was going to be a good look for a Taylor White jump shot. We've got another timeout here, Jason. Mount Pleasant's called this one. What would you set up?
Well, it would hopefully be a drive and a dish if you're Mount Pleasant to probably Ingram. I don't know. The Hessen girl looked like she was pretty comfortable shooting it too. So
yeah, I think you might see something with maybe Taylor White and Logan Ingram.
Yep.
Kind of 2-person basketball, and maybe throw in Paige. Paige Hassan, that is, looked pretty comfortable out there at the 3-point line also.
Yep, and definitely if they don't score, they need a foul. But if they do score, they're going to try to get the steal and then probably foul if they don't. You know, and don't forget about Egger. She can slash and drive, and what Cadillac wants to do is, first of all, not foul, and they just want to play good defense and not give up 3-pointers.
Okay, not sure what we got here. I think just one of the officials wasn't in position yet, so here we go.
So here's Egger.
McKenna Bryant's done a nice job defending her most of this half. All game long, actually. Forces a tough shot.
Yep, great rebound by Olivia again. She's got probably 3 or 4 in the fourth quarter.
She's going to go to the far end of the floor, get another 2 free throws. We want to remind you folks that, stick around for the post-game show, as we will get 2 Viking sophomores to come up and do a little interview with Jason. And I'm trying to remember that. I think that was going to be, remember who that was going to be tonight? Maddie and Olivia. Olivia at the line right now, drains that one. You might have to ask her about the first one, though, on camera there, Jason. First one was a lot of rye.
Not a chance.
Little step back 3 right there is off. And another Olivia Meyer rebound. She gets it to Bryant. Bryant keeps her dribble up. She's looking around the floor. Gets it to Anderson. And there's that foul. You know, and those are good things for teams to be working on right now.
Yeah, into game situations, how are we going to handle it? You know what? And obviously they want to win this game, but both teams are looking ahead a little bit to some district stuff. And you know, some of the boys teams the other night, they're working on, you know, what are we going to do with 10 seconds left, 30 seconds left, and there's a long list of things to prepare for at the end of the game.
Absolutely there is, and they're hard things to simulate in practice. So if you have a non-conference game towards the end of the year, you want to definitely use this time.
Yep.
Anderson goes 1 for 2 with 30 seconds to play. The lead is now 42-34, the Vikings by 8.
Yeah, and I just heard one of the coaches say, you know, no fouls. We don't want to give them a 3-point play.
Taylor White off of a nice feed. Gets 2 points.
And looks like McKenna Bryant is fouled. She'll go to the line, shoot a couple free throws here.
Shooting 2 for the Vikings. McKenna Bryant.
15 free throws right now in the second half so far, Dan, for the Vikings.
And how have they done? Bryant makes this one.
6.
They got to get that straightened out heading into next week. And certainly with that big game against Traverse City St. Francis later this week on Thursday night, I think that one is.
Yep, and they'll be decent when they come up. And
so Olivia Meyer commits a foul in the last few seconds there, and that's not one she wants to do.
Yep, you don't almost just give up the layup there, let the clock run. Don't give Mount Pleasant a chance to set anything up.
Mackenzie Egger makes the first to cut it to 6 with a little more than 10 seconds to play. Makes the second also. And we got a little pushing foul right there from behind.
Yeah, that's
I think that'll
tough.
be Griffin's 5th foul.
McKenna had a full head of steam there.
She was going out of bounds on her own,
I think if they would have just not touched her, she'd have gone out.
So McKenna's going to go to the other end, shoot 2 more free throws.
Yep, and looks like Satori's going to sit down with her 5th foul. Satori's only a sophomore.
She had a nice game here tonight. Yep. Very strong defensive play, especially from her. We've got a Mount Pleasant timeout. Vikings with a 6-point lead, 44-38, 10 seconds to play. So this is Mount Pleasant again, probably working on something tournament-wise, something they want to try to get up and draw up.
Yep, while we have a quick break, our final time tonight for our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor tonight is Cadillac Castings, along with Cadillac Tire, Fox Motors of Cadillac, and Pizza Plus.
Got a little YMCA playing on here in the gym, and I see Damian Brooks right now getting ready to do it. Come on, Damian, show us the Y. So the Vikings will come away with win number 16 of the season here tonight, with 1 game remaining.
Yep, and so they go up to St. Francis on Thursday. Tomorrow, I'm assuming, will be a fairly light practice for the Vikings. Get your legs moving a little bit and
get some shots in. Maybe look at a little film.
Yep, be ready for that, and then rest up this weekend.
Bryant drains that one. She goes 2 for 2. Vikings extend the lead to 7. She makes the final steal of the game and will dribble out the clock, which will bring the final score to 45-38. The Vikings with the victory here tonight from Cadillac High School. Jason and I will be back on the post-game wrap-up along with 2 of the Vikings players. And again, that's going to be Olivia and Maddie. They should be up here on camera any minute, and we'll get them ready for you folks. We'll be right back here on 26 Sports and CCTV with that.